Hi, welcome back. So today we're going to look at domain and range, and let's start off with our definition. So domain is the set of all possible values for the input of a function. So those are all of our x values. And then our range is the set of all possible values for the output of your function, and those are the y values. So we'll take a look at two examples. We're going to look at one that has our function labeled, and then we'll look at one where we're just looking at the graph. So just a couple of notes. Domain and range are written in inequality notation. So that means we have those symbols, the less than or equal to symbols, and we often use the negative infinity and positive infinity to represent when your function never ends. So if it keeps going up forever, or if it keeps going down forever, that's when we use those negative and positive infinity symbols. So let's take a look at our first example. So in this example, we have the function f of x equals x plus 2 squared minus 3. So let's just go ahead and quickly graph this, and then we'll look at domain and range. So remember that domain is all the possible inputs. So you're looking at how far to the left and how far to the right does your graph go. So in this example, this parabola is going to go to the left forever, and it's going to go to the right forever. So that's why we have from negative infinity less than x less than positive infinity. So now let's take a look at the range. Now remember that the range is the y value, so how low to how high. So in this case, the range is any real number greater than or equal to negative 3. That's as low as it can go. Now, with the inequality symbols, there's two ways that you can write this. You can put negative 3 less than or equal to y less than infinity, or you can just write y is greater than or equal to negative 3. Okay, let's take a look at one more example. So in this example, I'm just going to start off with a graph. And so again, if I'm writing domain, I'm looking for how far to the left to how far to the right. So in this case, my domain is any real number between negative 3 and 3, not including negative 3. And that's because there's a little hole at negative 3. Now, the range we have is any real number between negative 2 and 4. So how low to how high. So that would include negative 2 and 4. So we can write negative 2 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 4. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching.